All right, so I just finished watching the interview between the Minister of Works, David Umahi, and Rufai of Arise TV. First things first, to the Minister of Works, David Umahi, you are a very big embarrassment to Nigeria, to yourself, and to your family, and also to the position that you occupy. Now, I watched the interview. I was so irritated and disgusted in my spirit, because you were trying so hard to show yourself as a superior being. But by so doing, you just expose yourself of being inferior and somebody with a very big low self-esteem. Because only people with low self-esteem that will self-acclaim things that they are not. Like the way you called yourself a professor and you were not a professor. You don't know, say Rufai no. Then they can't catch you. You can't talk, say, professor in practicing. But you know what you did? See that whole interview? You just showed me how the politicians and the people in power see the people. Do you understand? What was the problem? Rufai say you go report him to the president. You say he's too small. Fine and good. You understand? If you throw that one at jab. But immediately you started saying, who are you? Who are you, Rufai? All those kind of things. It shows how these people in power see the people. What did Rufai do? He asked you for accountability. As simple as ABCD. Simple as ABC. You clearly just showed from this interview, right? You just showed that you don't even understand the position that you occupy. You know nothing about being Minister of Works. Tell us about ABCD per square meter. They say you collected over 600 and something billion naira for this project. And so far so good. You people even gave us a time frame when you achieved this project. So far so good. It's not looking like it is achievable by that time. Simple thing. Rufai, as you claim to be an engineer, because everything where you talk now self-acclaim. As you claim to be an engineer, oh Rufai, let me lecture you. So is so is so. Simple as ABCD. But you try as much as possible to avoid the question, no accountability, self-appraisal, and everything. That's what you were doing. But like I said, you exposed how the people in power see Nigerians when Nigerians ask for accountability, when Nigerians ask for good roads, when Nigeria asks for good schools, when Nigeria asks for good healthcare, when Nigeria asks that please, insecurity is too much, please protect us. This is probably how the people sitting in that position are looking at the people and look at them. They are too small to talk to me. I'm not even in their position. After all, they know they buy me. After all, my children don't need this health care. After all, my children don't need this school. After all, my children don't go this hospital. This is how a lot of them in power look at us. Do you know the amount of confidence make David Umahi, the Minister of Works, sit down? They tell Rufai for national TV, say it's too small, bro. They are so comfortable in whatever thing that they are doing. Because yes, the people never get on a time yet. This is basically what it is. The people don't have your time yet. That's why you look at the people so small. And when they ask you for accountability, you get pissed. You are lucky that you are not in China. They won't buy one minister now. Minister of Agriculture for China here. They don't already sentence him. Like buying remain. Before him, they don't buy one advisor like that for China. Once they just carry you for, they don't suspect you for bribery, corruption, all those kinds of small things, say you collect money, you are gone. Dear Minister of Works, Mr. Umahi, you are obviously being fraudulent and dubious. And you are obviously a very blatant and a very big liar. So if they are suspecting you of corruption, it is not far-fetched. I'm waiting with the English. Because if you can come on national TV and claim to be a professor and you are not. So imagine how much you go down doctor for documents. That being said, me personally, I look at that whole coastal highway project as a project to just siphon funds. You know why? Because as a Minister of Work, one of our major roads in Nigeria, which is the Lagos to Abuja road, they never had one. Lagos to Abuja, you go follow Ibadan. You know how many states you go pass before you reach Abuja? That road, only fixing that road will help price of things go down. We help a lot of people not to be kidnapped. We solve insecurity problem. Imagine say you do that road, put street lights, make it be proper highway. You see a thief go on the block road, then the block highway, they go boot this scatter. A lot of roads in Nigeria will never fix, will not go to do new road. So what happens in the next 20 years? Maybe this coastal highway don't spoil. You abandon it for the new one. Yes, there's a need to create new roads in Nigeria, but come on. Even ask you again. You say, okay, how about those people who demolish their property, whether they protest up and down? How far? You could not answer. Pride. Empty pride. Low self-esteem. Some people are saying, oh, Rufai self is so emotional. He's actually rude. Why is he talking to the man like that? I swear to God, the day when you go start to see Nigerian problem direct, the day you'll be able to access some information, you are privileged some information. If you see politician for road, if you find out slap am. Nobody that one at the hill, a lot of politicians. If you find out woos and slap for teeth. I'm telling you for free. There are some things that you know. If you want answer, you go to cry. Because Nigeria is worth crying for. But like I said, this David Umahi don't open my eyes to a lot of things. I said this is probably what the Minister of Defense is probably talking about when the people of Southern Kaduna, the people of Kogi, the people of Edo, the people of Enugu, the people of Benue, the people of Jos, the people of Brunu, and every other state that have been terrorized by insecurity, by these terrorists. This is probably what the person responsible for this position is saying. That they are too small to talk to me. Let them cry. The problem is that we don't hold these politicians accountable. That's why they do anything that they like. But very, very soon, we'll start holding you people accountable. Maybe the likes of David Umahi, when we say don't chop money, see your throats. You just sit down there. Maybe you could talk to us well. Shows corruption. They ask you for accountability instead of you to talk. Pride, ego. But like I said, you just showed how much of a weak man that you are. Inferior being. Because now people will not get, where one feel among, where get inferior. Now people get inferior to complain. They like talk with it, they no big for people to see them big. That's why you're calling yourself a professor that you are not. Lying professor. David Smellmai. Be David Laimai. Peace and love, don't play. Now you go and learn and you will learn the hard way. Liar.